Well, no, I think it was 2012. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I went to, I was taken by my people who does all our charities and various help program. And I visited the Singapore Youth Center, and I spent, well, I plan to spend, because I'm quite busy, I was planning to spend about maybe 1 hour, you know, and I ended up, I think I did stay maybe 3 hours. So I was quite impressed with what I saw. I had lunch with the youth, spent time with them, spoke to them, and I came away quite impressed with the program.
What is your name?
Yes. What is your name?
My name is Nuzul.
Noodle.
Nuzul.
Nice. Noodle. Apa nama awak?
My name is Akmal.
So, traditionally we had community centers, and we wanted to have community centers in Malaysia. So we came up with a project called Project 100. Project 100 is to establish 100 community centers throughout the rural and semi-urban underserved communities in Malaysia, all over the country, nationwide. We wanted to serve every and any community, right from the Orang Asli, the indigenous communities, to the island communities, to the coastal communities, to the central, any communities, right from semi-urban to extreme rural. And the whole idea of Project 100 is to provide educational services to communities. And the first thing was to teach English and eventually IT. What we did was we partnered with Vincent and his Better Malaysia Foundation to be able to get the support and the funding to implement, because this is a great, huge initiative. It has never been done anywhere else that we are aware of before, and in such a short time to establish from we had 5 community centers to now 100 was a great task. And the first thing we do is we developed a model where we wanted to teach housewives besides youth and children. So housewives in the morning, we realized our teachers would live in the communities, they would be based there, because that's the best way to do it. We can't do this coming and going every day, so we live there. The first thing is we teach housewives in the morning. The second thing is we teach children who finish school earlier, they come. Later afternoon, youths, and then at night we teach working adults. This way we could teach everyone in that community English and life skills.
For me, Project 100 is having a really big impact across the country. I can see now when I go to different communities, people are starting to know who are souls. And especially, I mean, my main experience is in this community, but more and more people are asking, how do I get a soul centre in my village? How can I be part of Souls? What can I do to volunteer to join Souls?
Sorry. So this will happen if this will happen. So it depends.
Even though I came from a poor family who couldn't afford private education, so I learned English in a government-sponsored school, and I feel English is very, very important. So that's why I decided to sort of support this organization, and as I said earlier, I became successful and wealthy, and I believe that the English language helped me a lot.
Ready, guys? Okay. You ready?
Memang aku ini anak orang miskin, tiada apa-apa yang dapat ku berikan. Kau memang cantik, memang tidak padan dan tidak sepadan. Aku anak kampung, tiada pelajaran, kuli-kuli sahaja, memang tidak padan. Cantik kau itu, sampai yang tergoda lagi orang kaya. Tiada kereta ku bawa kau jalan-jalan.
partnership of and the vision actually of Tan Sri Vincent Tan. So Tan Sri Vincent Tan is so passionate about English because he truly believes, and this is not for media or this. He truly believes that English has transformed his life, has given him one of the most fundamental tools for his business. Of course, there are many other characteristics, but one of the core or the core tool was English to be able to communicate internationally. And he's not just passionate; he's actually putting his money where his mouth is. So he's investing these millions to help as many underserved communities, as many people in the communities to be able to truly master the language, which will hopefully give them a much better chance at employability. It will give them a much better chance at having a better life. And only through his partnership were we able to do this.
Well, when I was there, I was very impressed with the English language. I spoke to many of them and found out that they only learned English like 4 or 5 months, some 6 months ago, and they could speak. So I was very impressed with that, and I thought this would be a good program to support in learning English. And of course, they have they teach other skills. But to me, English was the thing that really attracted me to support this organization, because I'm a firm believer in the English language. I believe that English language is an important language that everyone should know, and it is an economic language.
And also, I find it's very important for the people in the society to have the English command and also the competency in the computer.
So what we did was we realized that we had a good program and we had very good funding, and now we could be able to provide this opportunity to the world and tell anyone in the world, if you're interested in community development, grassroots impact, and education, please come and join us. So we started putting it on the internet, we started putting it on Facebook, on the website, and step by step, we started getting applications on Idealist, go abroad. We put it as many places as we could think of, and that's when we started getting people. And we had so many amazing people who joined us, who came on board and started the program. And we have learned so many things along the way, both good and bad, what to do, what not to do, because there is no model to copy. We had to start from scratch. We made a lot of mistakes, but we also learned so much. And I think, in a year and a half, we've made amazing development where we've grown to such enormous numbers.
The song you can choose to people from the rural area, especially housewives and youth, the lack of opportunity regarding the IT and technology. So they come and they teach.
So I think Seoul's program, Seoul's 24/7 program of teaching English will be very useful for them after they learn the so-called English in the public school. They can come to Seoul 24, then they will really be good.
Seoul's been very fantastic to us, and we are quite happy when we were first approached for this outreach program that you're having, and the yeah, okay, I will. And what do you call it? The people loves the program, and really good for us. I mean, everybody comes to your center. You know, everybody wants to enroll into this program, and I can see the excitement for all of them, and this is fantastic. Really, really good.
You want me? We acknowledge the importance of English, especially for the youngsters to go further in the career. So that's the reason I requested for Seoul to have a center in the room. You can have an amazing idea, you can have an amazing solution, you can actually have a great product, but without the right funding, without the right marketing, without the right support, the product will forever remain a secret, forever remain a mystery. Thanks to him, thanks to the Better Malaysia Foundation, thanks to the Berjaya Cares Foundation and the Berjaya Group, because we also work with different parts of the group, we have truly been able to bring our product, to bring our service, and serve the entire country.
You get to see that nothing, for me I learned that materialistic stuff now in here actually means very little. It's more the happiness of a person inside that drives you to move forward more than what beautiful sofa you're sitting on or what TV you're watching every night. So yeah, it's been really awesome. Those were my main points, I guess.
People in your community, they really want you to be there, and they really want you to work with them, and they want to spend time with you. So as long as you're open to meeting new people and spending time with people, your challenges aren't going to be that big. And as long as you're out there making friends and being with the community, then running events and programs like that become easy because people want to help you. So even like if you have to run a big project, or you, and that might be stressful, but there are people there who are willing to support you. So I think as long as you're open to that and meet people, the challenges can be minimized quite a lot.
And it's an extremely empowering and an inspiring way to truly bring services, to bring solutions to the communities. And this is something that makes us very passionate, makes us believe that, you know, finally we have found someone who is willing to stand by us in a very big way. It's not just, okay, he supports us, the entire Berjaya group, you know, the different divisions, even the senior managers in all these departments, the senior leaders, they've been fantastic, you know, in truly wanting to make a change. And to me, this is a great way forward, where these three sectors have to work together to implement solutions for the 21st century. We cannot operate in silos anymore, because all of us have very great input into the solutions.
You know, I'm personally very happy with what Souls 24/7 has achieved. And I think over the longer term, or as soon as it's possible, we should bring Soul 24/7 to everywhere in the world. For example, we can bring it to Asian countries, we can bring it to Indonesia, teach more Indonesian to speak English, bring it to Vietnam, teach more Vietnamese to speak English, bring it to Cambodia, to Laos, many other countries. And of course, we can also bring it to European countries. We can bring to the poorer European countries like Bosnia, Serbia, Croatia, and even to Italy, to Spain. Even my personal experience, that many Spanish and Italian that I have met can't speak English. And I'm sure a lot would like to have this because some of the countries' economy not doing well. They would like to have free English education. And Souls 24 can be done if we can get sponsors to assist us. We can bring this program there and help more people in the world to speak English, so that, like I said earlier, if more people can communicate in one language, there'll be better peace and harmony in the world, and it's good for the world.